I really wish that I could get to the point where I can mow lawns, because it looks like everyone in this town has completely forgotten what a lawnmower is. Alright, what do we gotta work with here? There we go. Jeez, how many windows they got in here that need to be cleaned? Okay. So there's that. So what is it they said that they... Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, there we go. Oh, this is a big room. Alright, we got a lot of painting ahead of us. Let's see here. It says cocoa and sand almond. No one in this game has any kind of color sense. So I would say probably cocoa in the kitchen, sand almond in the living space. Alright. There we go. So let's say like right about here. Alright, give me 1 second here. Let me see here. Okay, we're good to go. Sorry about that. Shoot. And we've got a couple more spaces. God, that's a hideous color. It's like egg yolk yellow. And they want their whole living room colored that way. That's a questionable call. I don't know what it is with people in this game wanting me to paint their houses hideous colors, but, you know, as long as they're paying me. Alright. Oh, this is gonna be tough. You know, just reaching all the way behind this giant cabinet just to paint the wall. Oh, there we go, take from that one. Alright, let's do this here. So this game is also on Xbox. I'm going to be playing it again to get all the achievements at a later date. This is on PC though, so no achievements. This is just playing to play. I know that's a bit out of character for me, but I wanted to try this game last night, and I gave it a shot, and I was playing for almost 5 hours straight. It's one of those blink and you've lost 5 hours kind of deals. Go. Oh, come on. You know, standing on the dinner table here to paint the wall. I don't want to move the furniture. It's too much of a hassle. Ugh, this color scheme is horrible. It's just awful. Oh, shoot. I definitely bought too much paint. Oh well. It's like 20 bucks a can, and as you can see by my account balance here in the right hand side of the screen, I don't think I'm hurting for 40 bucks worth of paint. Alright, there we go. Sell off our extra paint. So this is This is the hideous color scheme that they wanted me to paint. They wanted cocoa brown and sand almond, whatever you want to call it. I think it looks like egg yolk. It's just, I figured, you know, go with the lighter tile, darker color over here, darker tile, lighter color over here. And honestly, I don't think there's much more I can do with this color combination. I would have just left the rooms white. That's just my idea. So they got what they wanted here. What else do we got? I think we've got more stuff to paint. Let's check out the rest of the house. Aha. Well, we don't have, or maybe we do have something to paint here, but we also have to set up an air conditioner. There we go. Alright. Look at this, I'm basically an electrician at this point. Because this is how easy and fast it is to set up an air conditioner. Can you tell it's been a long day? I can barely speak. There we go. AC unit done. Let's clean up the window here. There we go. I don't know why, it's just habit that I open up the windows when I'm done cleaning them. Okay, we gotta paint them here. Alright, bright peach. Please be better than the last one. And let's buy another one. Okay, that's not terrible. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm just glad they're not going with a hideous color scheme like the other room. This one will be fine. Oh, shoot. Ah, boy. So, you're able to upgrade skills in this. Skills being the different kinds of things that you would do. Let me bring that up here. Yeah, perks. Like cleaning, painting, demolition, building, handyman, and negotiation. So it looks like I've got enough points where I can do this here. I don't really mind the... let's make the jobs a bit faster. There we go. I really just wish painting would level up already. I've done more painting than pretty much anything else in the last few jobs, including the one last night, or including the session that I did last night. So I really just wish painting would hurry up and level up so I can get better at it. This paint 2 sections at once thing is a godsend, but I think there's one, let me see here, I think there's one that lets you do 5. Yeah, paint 3 and 4 walls at a time, which would make this so much faster. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the whole game, the whole aspect of the game, but painting is just, it's a drag. It gets old after a long time of doing nothing but painting. Go. Yeah, definitely gonna need 2 paint cans for this job. We're burning through it. Just barely, though. There's a skill point. Okay. Alright, we're good. 3 walls at a time. There we go. So I need to paint 820 more sections of wall to level up again. Oh my goodness, that goes so much faster. Is this good? We good in here? Huh, I guess so. And we only needed 1 can of paint, like exactly 1 can of paint. Okay, so here we need to clean windows and mount a radiator. There we go. Radiator. Go. Alright, now what do we got? Oh no. Why pastel pink? Oh goodness. Who are these people? Why do they hate, like, interior design? Look at this. They want the whole room painted this way. This is hideous. Come on. There we go. God, with this 3 wall segments at a time thing is just flying by. It's great. It's just always these window segments that get annoying. See, they give you the option to end the job at a certain percentage done. Like, you can just paint, like, 70% of the person's house and just walk out. Which I find hilarious, but I can't bring myself to do it. Like, what's the point of coming here and doing 70% of the job? Okay, that's this room. Gag. Oh, I don't need to paint in here. Look at this. What the... Oh my god. Really? Fluorescent orange tiling for the bathroom. This is just clean a window. Oh my god. Not only is it a different... not only is it still fluorescent orange, it's a different fluorescent orange. Alright. Well, let's clean the windows in here and then see what paint color we have to do. Lime? So, to recap, they wanted me to paint 3 rooms in this house. One of them half cocoa brown and half egg yolk. One of them pastel pink. And now lime green. But then the only reasonable one is like peach. I'd say this is like the most reasonable color of them all, but lime. They want me to paint whatever. I've made almost $6,000 at this point. These people want to waste their money on a horrible paint job, then by all means, go right ahead. Alright. There we go. Let's start behind this thing. I'm streaming. There we go. We can come back and do the window segments here. After this job is done, I'll head back to my, the office here that I have, and we can go over some of the internal stuff there. I did some work on it last night. I don't know if this is going to be enough. Did some work on it last night, so hopefully it looks nice. I went for a blue-white combination. Oh, it wasn't enough. You gotta be kidding me. Alright. Yeah, $7,100. Not bad. $7,000. So that's the office from the outside. As you can see, I don't know if I can do exteriors yet. It's kind of a shack right now. Yeah, but it'll get better. I'm primarily waiting to unlock the lawnmower or the weed whacker or whatever and just get rid of all this crap. But this is the inside. I went for kind of a, and so I have more of a modern bathroom. This is significantly better than the nasty bathroom that they started me off with. We got a, compact kitchen here, bed, and then the office. And this one laptop is where I handle all the business. So let's see here. I don't want to do any of the bunker DLC yet. I do have one of the DLCs that has you remodeling like apocalypse bunkers, which is a nice thought, I guess. But I don't want to do any of that right now. So let's go help this person, Arnie Bell, with their Christmas cleanup. Oh. Okay, this isn't a Christmas cleanup. This is a cleanup for Christmas. Seems Arnie had himself a couple of ragers and the house is wrecked. So we need to fix it before Mom and Dad get home. And it's... Oh. Okay, I guess it's all snowy outside. Let's get some light. Huh, great. Fuse is busted. Oh dear. Jesus, what is this? This just looks like fruit juice. Oh, well, there's the alcohol containers and pizza boxes. Get rid of these, I suppose. He's literally left 2 whole pizzas laying around. Help, I'm completely incapable of cleaning up after myself, and I left pizza all over the house. My parents are gonna kill me. Let's see here. Looking for a way down into the basement, or maybe the breakers in the garage? No? Nope. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pizza boxes in the bedroom. Make the bed, I guess. No, I wanted to make the bed, not pick it up. There we go. Do they seriously not have basement access? How am I supposed to turn the lights on? Is it outside the house? No, there's no breaker outside the house. Alright, well, may as well get to work. Jesus, seeing the house in this condition, like, I'm almost tempted to just not clean the house. Like, this guy's parents left him all alone, and this is, like, it's a pigsty. It's disgusting. And so he's just like, oh, I'll just hire a cleaner to come. Like, if your house requires a professional cleaner to get it back into shape before Mom and Dad get home, then you probably deserve what's coming to you. Goodness gracious. And yes, I am just using a broom as an omni tool. Just everything gets cleaned by the broom. Everything. Is that not how everyone cleans their house? Oh, bathroom needs the window cleaned. There we go. Go, garage is all set. Oh, we can turn the fireplace on and the TV. Alright, well, that's better than nothing, I guess. Oh, on chairs. Okay. Oh. Hmm. Um. Hmm. Interesting. I don't think that's how fireplaces are supposed to work. Okay, let's see here. We got more filth in here to clean up. There we go. Okay. This guy just wants his... How bright is the head flashlight? I don't know. How do I turn that on? Oh. Looking for a breaker. For how long have we been in here? Like 5 minutes. Looking for a breaker for 5 minutes, and there's something bottom right hand corner that says turn on head flashlight. Okay. Let's see here. This room, they want me to buy Christmas decorations. So I'm not good. That, you know, they hired a cleaner. They didn't hire an interior designer. So we're just gonna throw stuff about the room. Look, boom, flowers in the middle of the room. Bells, randomly in the middle of the wall. Look at that. Buy many. Boom, boom. Boom, and can we? Yep, boom. There we go. All right, and then the big one. Boom, and boom. There we go. All right, that room is done. About bathroom, is this done? Yep, bathroom's done. Oh, goodness gracious. Go. Hey, a new skill point. Alright, let's take a look. Let's do faster cleaning. Alright, there we go. Now we have to decorate the bedroom for Christmas. Why is it dark? This looks like House Robber... Oh, Thief Simulator? It's made by the same people. Thief Simulator and House Flipper, made by the same people. As a matter of fact, once I hang... Look, we're gonna... Boom, boom, boom. Christmas. Okay. If I pull out the Sell Objects gun, and then I, like, click on something... it'll give a bunch of like flavor text down there. So like, we're not playing Thief Simulator. See? Oh man. Let me see here. Oh, Natalie's watching. Natalie, I think you might like this game because you get to paint entire houses. There is actually a robber simulator. Yes, there is. It's called Thief Simulator. You break into people's houses and steal their stuff. I'm not kidding. It's on my wish list, too. It looks pretty good. But, Natalie, I think you would like this one. They have you paint houses. And I know you're enthusiastic about that. So here, now we need to Christmas the living room. Is this done? Okay, that is done. Excellent. Yeah, this is the last one. So here we go. We're going to buy a Christmas tree, and we're going to place it in the kitchen. Boom. There we go. Happy Christmas. And... yeah, no multiplayer. I'm hoping they add it in the future. I mean, they're putting out DLC for this still, so I can definitely see them adding multiplayer support at some point. Alright, we're just gonna boop right there. We need to place 2 gifts. We're just gonna pile the gifts on the coffee table. We got light garland. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Christmas. Mistletoe. We're gonna hang that. Where the... how the heck... okay, I guess we'll hang it in the entryway. A single nutcracker that belongs right there on the floor. A Christmas snowball that'll go right behind the nutcracker. There we go. And wreath at floor level between 2 doors, right next to the garage. Okay, put them in the fire. I don't think I can actually place them in the fire. Let me see here. No, but I can do that, and hopefully they'll catch. There you go. That's about as good as we're gonna get. Okay. Well, this job is done. We have successfully Christmased the entire house. 2,100 bucks. Not bad. Hey, I'm not an interior designer, right? And if it's like my house or a friend's house, I have no problem putting effort in. But this guy is literally just like a frat bro that threw a couple ragers at his parents' house while they were out of town. And so he asked me to come in, pick up his 7-bedroom pizza boxes and bring them to the trash, and then clean the house. And then he's also like, by the way, can you decorate my entire house for Christmas? It's like, no, do that yourself. I'll get you everything. I'll buy you everything that's on the list. That's no problem. But I'm not putting up your string lights. Alright, so we're back at the office. As you all can see, I've put some effort into making this place not a shack. So let's jump right into the next job. Kindergarten. After a few years of working as a teacher in a primary school, I collected enough money to buy a building. Not a house. Building. Okay. I want to change it into a lovely kindergarten. It was used as an office before. There's a lot to change. Huge mess. Previous owner didn't like to clean much. I'm detecting a theme here. Get rid of all the old and broken furniture. Okay, so make it presentable. I assume there's a lot more going in. Oh my god. I'm a bit concerned. Oh, good lord. Alright, well, I mean, if there's going to be any... This used to be an office. This is a residential street. Alright, well, I guess if any building on the road is going to be the kindergarten, it's going to be the lime green one. Oh, boy. Alright. Let's get rid of all this. So the thing that concerns me is these yellow bottles. They're very clearly like a sports drink. Yeah, that's what's throwing me off too, Natalie. I don't think you can just wake up one day and go, I'm gonna set up a kindergarten. That's, yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. So let me see if I can find the room from the. Here it is. This is an office, right? Or supposedly is an office. So they just left these fluorescent yellow bottles behind. That's not whatever drink was in there. That's a piss bottle. All right. That is multiple piss bottles. You cannot convince me otherwise. Oh, goodness. Alright, they had better be paying me big time for this. There's blood on the floor. There's piss bottles in the office. Kevin didn't like to get up from his desk. Oh, God. Alright, so we're going to save the painting and the tiling for last. We're going to do the cleaning and get rid of the trash first. There we go. And sell the industrial shelving. There we go. Let's get the window. Oh, wait. Can I turn my... There we go. We gotta fix the radiator. Alright. Let's clean this up. Don't you guys just love when you can mop up water from a busted radiator with your broom? Makes life so much easier. Oh. I hesitate to wonder what this room was used for. This is... Ooh. Oh, there's roaches. Oh, wonderful. There's roaches. Alright. How else do you guys take care of a roach infestation? I just use my vacuum and vacuum up all the roaches. That gets rid of them for good, right? And kills them. And there will be no repercussions whatsoever. %, of the trash. Is there another roach infestation I'm not seeing? Dyson D-Roacher 3000. Yeah, gotta mop up my cups with the broom. There we go. Alright. They won't let me sell all this crud? Where the heck? It says it's right here. Is it the ceiling? Oh, that got it. Maybe? No? Okay, I guess we have to move it then. Oh, of course. There we go. And then I'm willing to bet there's something under this random beanbag. There we go. Clean the window. Alright. So there's that room. There's another one. This guy here. Yeah, so in the previous job, these homeowners wanted me to paint their house. Not the Christmas one, but before that. These homeowners wanted me to paint their house. Let's see here. There was pastel pink, lime green. One of the rooms was a combination of cocoa brown and egg yolk yellow. And then a fifth one was peach. So all five of those colors in a single house in different rooms at the same time. As a professional painter, Natalie, do you concur on that color spectrum for the house? Would you say that's something that you would recommend to people? Oh, and they didn't need me to retile, but I checked their bathrooms, and both of their bathrooms had fluorescent orange tiling. 2 different kinds of fluorescent orange tiling. Yeah. It was... Ooh. It was not looking good, but you know what? They paid me... No, no, don't sit in the chair. Come on. Oh, wait. I have to sell them. Good. And get them out of the way. So, the homeowner... People have no idea what color they want, and they're never happy. I mean, I feel like partially that's just like customer service in general. People have no idea what they want at any time, and they're always unhappy. There we go. That's already clean. Let's see here. Where's the filth? Oh, it's under the radiator. I wish there was a crouch button. Come on. Not what I meant to do. Here we go. Let's fix the busted outlet too. You guys ready to see what every busted outlet in this game looks like? This nasty piece of crap with everything rusted out. You have to repair the whole damn unit. There we go. Let me see if I can... Crouch is C, not shift or control like every other game. It's C. Is this not what I'm supposed to be cleaning? Is that why it wasn't going away? What am I supposed to be cleaning? Chocolate pudding stash. No, serious. Oh, okay, I guess there was a barely invisible stain there. Alright, let's get some curtains mounted. There we go. There we go. I like how they wanted me to sell the desks, but not the stuff on the desks, like this picture of a cat. That'll go up on the windowsill there. Generic picture of a cat. Okay, so this is good for now. We're gonna do all the painting and tiling in one go. We'll do this room next. Good lord. You know, I like to think like the game room here can get a little messy from time to time, or just in general, but at least it's never 7 pizza boxes on the bedroom bed messy. You know what I mean? Is there other other objects to sell? No, I guess not. Alright. Oh, and there's a bathroom. Oh, and there's roaches. Great. You good? They gone? Maybe? Apparently not. Told me to pull out the thing here. What? Cockroaches? Are they under there? I can't see. Is it only 5 pizza boxes? No, it's none, thank you. There we go. Bathroom is done. Let's see here. We gotta hang up some curtains. And, you know, I'm looking at this building, I'm just not seeing kindergarten. I'm really not. Needs more clown decor. I think we can hold off on the clowns for now. I'm not a professional clown installer. We gotta clean the window. Alright, all that's left in there is to paint. Oh boy, more cockroaches. I do appreciate that this game has a setting for people who are afraid of cockroaches that you can just turn them into shards of glass. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I look at, you know, this tiling job, and the first thing that comes to mind is definitely not daycare or kindergarten. It comes to mind as, like, abandoned 80s asylum prison bathroom. But, you know, that could just be me being thrown off. Daycare would make more sense. Sounds like a daycare. Where is that outlet? Can't believe they gave Kevin 2 offices. Ah, there it is. I could hardly tell from all the grime. There we go. Ugh, emergency pudding. Good God, please no. Mount devices. Is it? Okay. What the heck is going on here? That's narrow. Wide. Wide has to go here, right? Oh, is it because this thing's in the way? Yep, it was because that thing was in the way. Alright. There we go. Alright, so I believe that is all the trash and grime taken care of, so let's start painting. So for this room, they want ripe pear and sunny yellow. And I really think we can just paint it one color. I don't think we need to alternate. Plus the outside of the house is already green enough, so let's just go with this monstrosity. Look at this, you guys like your houses colored tangerine? I need an accent wall. That sounds like work and more money out of my pocket, so they're just getting a tangerine room. It'll go good with their lime green house. There we go. There we go. This is a perfect kindergarten classroom, guys. Never hire me to interior design. Just saying. Oh god, alright. So let's see here. What do they want from this room? They want either spring grass, laughing strawberry, or royal blue. Honestly, they got a lot of green already. I think I'm just gonna buy strawberry and paint an entire room it. There we go. Nothing like a good fluorescent red. There we go, and I've just realized it's starting to get dark out. Give me 1 second to turn on the lamp. Okay, there we go. So let's see here. Boy, this room is an eyesore at night, or at sunset, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's an eyesore at every time of the day, but the way that the sunset hits that back wall is just, ugh. Go. Only true pros paint under the curtains without moving them. I've painted behind a wardrobe before without moving it. Got the whole wall done that way. Okay, that's the painting in this room done. Why do I have to be the one to buy the kids' toys? Alright, this room's done. That one was already done. So what about in here? place things out in the hallway. I can move stuff from one room to the other. Oh, that makes things a lot easier. Oh, Jesus. I mean, I suppose that makes sense. All this crap in another room. Shut the door and forget it's there. Hey kids, want a coffee maker? Great, I can't get rid of the dishes. Okay. Alright. Ceramic green tiles. I mean, given the current wall, it's not great, but... Let's see here. Okay, they want to put the same dark green tiles on the wall that we did the floor. We're gonna go with gray for sake of my sanity. There we go. Unfortunately, I have not leveled up tiling very much. It doesn't come up very often in jobs. This is what you do, right? You just place the new tiles over the old ones. Hey, skill point. That's what I was looking for. Ouch. Hold up to 10 tiles or panels and lay them... Oh, we're gonna go with that one. More capacity is better. Alright, almost done with the tiling. And there we go. That room is done. Is there a light here? No. Aha! That's not a light that I would use for this building, but okay. Aha, there we go. Alright. Heavy green and pistachio green. I'm gonna go with pistachio. Oh, again with those pro painter strats. This whole color scheme is just hideous. There we go. That's another room down. Moving on to the bathroom. Alright, so more tiling. Ceramic orange? You've got to be kidding me. Come on, I thought we learned our lesson. Oh, ew. You know, we're just gonna go full hideous. Oh, yeah, that's hideous. Well, at least they're paying me well for this. I'm not even done with the job yet, and I've already earned like 16.5 grand. Alright, almost done with the tiling. Kinda ready for this to level up too, so we can make this faster. I mean, it's already faster just because the upgrade that I had was carry a lot and also faster. But the other one is just straight up like you do this 40% faster. Alright, that room is done. Alright. More painting. What do we got for here? Royal blue, bright peach, and pastel pink. Alright, what one are we going for here? Because peach and blue are not terrible. I will say that. I kind of want to just do pink again. Just because the rest of the building looks ridiculous, so why shouldn't we do this? Go. We're almost done. I think we're gonna break almost 20K on this job. Excuse me. There we go. Let's see here. By the way, Natalie, if you're still here, we played Among Us last night as a group, and we were wondering if you and Sean were interested because it was a lot of fun. We had like 7 people, I think. And it got chaotic at times. Ah, yes, a single green block and a single red block. Alright, I think it's just the hallway now. And we're gonna make it ceramic orange, I guess. Ash, I'm thinking we've got to play Among Us again soon. That was a lot of fun. And, let me see here. I mean, Among Us does have like 500,000 people watching it on Twitch too, which is an incentive to play. Alright. Why is progress not maxed? This room's done. Hallway's done. This room's done. This room's done. Is it the bathrooms, like the actual toilet areas? No. Oh, we had to replace the toilet. There we go. $21,000. 100% of the project done. 21K. I will take it. Alright, what do we got next? I bought a big house to renovate, but my husband has left me and I no longer have my children living with me. I have no idea what to do when it comes to renovations, let alone cleaning such a big house. Paint the walls. Oh my god, more with the bright orange. Alright. Why are people obsessed with bright orange walls? Let me see here. Hmm. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to buy some DLC for this game, because apparently the weed whacker that you get for mowing lawns just, yeah, that's not a thing in the base game. That's the garden DLC. Oh yes, I too keep my trash can in the kitchen. Oh my goodness. Alright. Ooh, I don't think any amount of sweeping will fix this toilet. Alright, there's that room cleaned up. There's that room cleaned up. Where the heck is this? Is it on top of the fridge? Is it underneath it? Oh no, it's on it. There we go. There we go. Alright, I think that's all the dirt fixed up. Ooh, change in light bulbs. Different gameplay. Oh, okay. I was wondering why it wouldn't let me mount the washing machine there. Okay. Hey, new skill point. Excellent. Nope, get off the couch. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Living room is done. Alright, there we go. Another house down, another $21,000. So, I did a little bit of looking up. I think I'm going to buy the DLC for this game. Seems like there's a lot more tools and other activities to do. So, let me see here. Like, I think I've stopped getting these emails, so I'm going to buy the DLC first, and then continue playing from there. Eventually, I'd like to turn this lot of land that I have here into, I don't know, like an actual place. But right now, the shack works. But, you know, we've been going for a couple hours now. I think I'm going to call it there. It's been like 2 hours. So thank you, everyone, for watching. And I'll definitely be streaming this again. This is a lot of fun. So thank you very much, and I will see you all next time.